Good evening, everybody. I'm Sylvia, the crafty old lady, and I hope you're happy, healthy, and safe. So, at the beginning of the year, I did a video showing you all the journals that I wanted to work on, and some that I had already started and wanted to finish, and this is the first one that I have finished. I started it in on May 14th, 2025, and I finished it January 28th, 2026. Now, I did take out quite a few of the pages because I knew that if I didn't, it was going to be impossible to shut it. So even, I don't know if you can tell, but it still doesn't really shut flat. But anyway, I'm just going to give you a quick flip through. Cat's out of the bag. Trying to make sure I stay in frame. Money. Follow the money. Found money. Money. Coffee. Delicious. Whoops. Okay, I want to stay in frame. This was from a 1950s Women's Day magazine. Thought it was really cool. I kind of thought this looked like kind of vintage wallpaper in the background. Just a magazine collage. This looks like a brain, doesn't it? Summer's grandeur, wings of summer, summer is here. This is all birds and blooms images. And then I just found some magazine images and did this one, Simply Irresistible. The women are irresistible and so is pizza. Another money one. All these pictures had money signs on them, and so I made another money collage. Money makers. There's another found money, your money, money, and money saver. This is just a pretty floral background, and I put her on there with some felt flowers and some butterflies. And this is some kind of jewelry here that I put on. Another kind of surreal collage. A nice little backyard with a giant bug and a giant bee and a giant praying mantis and a little dog. These are just cut out calendar images. And this is washi tape down here. These are actually supposed to be coins, but I thought they looked like books, so I made this about books. Here is another one that's all like medical. And I put the best view comes after the hardest climb. Celebrate small victories. Trust the process. Life is short. Make every moment count. Celebrate life. Make a difference. Never give up. I used to get a something called Brain. I think it's just Brain magazine. It's about like epilepsy and other diseases of the brain, and they have all these cool pictures in there, but they're not printing it anymore. This is just a magazine image that I think was from that Brain magazine, and it was so pretty. I just didn't do anything to it but glued it down. And then we have these two women in there with their flowers, and I added the birds and these flowers up here. And some words: create happiness, spread joy, celebrate life, create magic, cultivate gratitude daily. This is just a magazine image with a scrapbook paper background. And I put do your best, be open to whatever comes next, hold tight and pretend it's a plan, remember the now, creativity takes courage, and start each day with a grateful heart. Irresistibly delicious. Unfortunately. These are things that can make you happy or make me happy. Adventure awaits just outside your comfort zone. We go to this waterfall quite a bit. It's the Tughannock Waterfall in Ithaca, New York. The Sip of Summer. grow through challenges, live authentically, nurture relationships. So this is the background. I added this bird and I added her. Another background that I didn't do anything else to. And here's another background that I just put washi tape around. Noodle on this. She's sitting in her bowl of spaghetti. Or whatever that is. It's got some like spaghetti-like noodles in there. Revolution. This is the background, and then I just added these earrings, these two women, and this circle and butterfly. I really like the colors on this one. Explore the wild, a whole new world. And I actually put this one on upside down. I added her to it. The hands are actually upside down. Have you rolled over? The wildlife. It's all just big cats. No little cats, just big one. Oh, well, this might be a little one. Another just background page that I haven't done anything with. When I see a page that I really think is pretty, I put it in my book, and sometimes I add to them, and sometimes I don't, but I want to save them, so I put them in. I just did this one recently. This is from Mary Jane's Farm magazine, and they also are not printing that one anymore. But I put It's a Wonderful Life, and these are all magazine images and some stickers. It's so pretty. Embrace diversity. In the midst of chaos, find your calm. And I'm thinking more of like, in this particular collage, it's neurodiversity that I'm talking about. Cold or comfort? Cold. The magic of snowflakes. We have one that goes this way. These are all images from Mary Jane's Farm magazine too. Live, create, tell the story. All great things have small beginnings. Travel the world over to find the beautiful. Hopping down the bunny trail. Have an open heart. Look on the bright side. You can never have too much happy. They're all such beautiful images, aren't they? Oops, this one is Bethany. These are all collages of little pictures I had printed out of Bethany doing things many years ago, and I decided to just put them in there. This was from some kind of magazine or book. I put washi tape on the side. Oh, more pictures of Bethany. This is from a Japanese brochure that my daughter gave me. And here's another one. And these are pages from the 1950s Women's Day magazine, all the state flowers, and I just thought they were so pretty, and then I put washi tape down the sides. New York's is the rose. And another image that I thought was pretty, somebody made a lamp out of this stuff, which I thought was cool. So I put it in my glue book or collage journal. More washi tape down the side. It got kind of wrinkled though. I don't remember where these images came from, but they're so pretty. Dog popping out of a cup. Dog licking his chops at the hamburger. There. I made this one recently, and this is also Mary Jane's Farm images. A new reason to smile, live your best life, a treasure trove, change of view, standing tall. There, kind of see it a little better that way. Another pretty image from a magazine that I left alone. Made this one, I think, yesterday. Picture perfect. I thought these all look like things that you might want to take a picture of. Alright, this was actually a shopping bag from Harmonyland in Japan where my daughter lives. So I glued it down, finally. party, days for celebrating, free time. I thought that was cute. Another image all by itself. Growing summer. Summer images. I'm sick of winter. I'm thinking about summer. The blissful feeling of the hot sun. Thrive. Get outdoors. She doesn't look like she's thriving though. But she is feeling the blissful hot sun on her. And I added a flower there, kind of like a sun. Another image from a book or magazine. It's kind of thick. I think it was a book. I just made this one yesterday. I love all the green, and there's a little frog in there. I don't know if you can tell. And, whoops. I'm going to have to get that off of there. And then this is a picture of the world on some scrapbook paper. And the last one is another image from a calendar, and that's it. And now I can begin a new glue book. This was like a big random glue book, and I guess my new one will be a big random glue book too. But thanks so much for watching, and I hope you will join me again for my next video. Bye-bye.